it kind of took a leadership role into the situation. So when I graduated, it was like to be honest with you, I still didn't have a plan. It was like I was about to go to school to just get a general studies degree. And then all of a sudden, after talking to like some of my family and Devin Allen, shout out to him, he was like, man, why don't you just go and be a band director? This sort of happened. I was commuting from to back home. So I just they just asked me to just come back on staff and help out after I graduated. And just sort of happened. It just put two and two together. And I was like, man, look, I'm going to be a band director.
Okay. So
Marc.
Yeah, go ahead.
Marc, you started at, your first job was what? East St. John?
East St. John, yeah.
East St. John. Now, it was from you to Trent, right? At D-ville, right? Or they had a gap in between y'all?
We just talking about after.
He picked
when
up
Marc moved to Texas, you took over, didn't he?
Yeah, I jumped right behind.
Because who it was Sweet Pea, then Tim?
Jamal.
Jamal
Washington?
Yeah.
Jamal that's in Texas now?
Yeah.
All right, then. All right.
Tim was at the middle school.
Huh?
Tim was at the middle school.
Tim was at the middle school? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. I didn't know that. So Trent, question for you. How was it you able to keep, hello? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Trent, me right.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
How much pressure was you under when Marc stepped down and moved and had to move to Texas, better opportunities for his family? When you moved to Texas, how big was those shoes to fill taking over that program?
To be honest, it was real huge from what he left it as. Winning program, we was first place everywhere we went. I mean, it was really literally second to none. The shoes to fill, it was big because number one, I wasn't certified. So behind closed doors, and they had school.
Man, get out the woodshed. Go inside. Go closer.
Man, I ain't even connected to the Wi-Fi.
He out there trying to work on 18-wheelers.
Man, I can't go in the house, man. We got noise in the house. Anyway, we good? You got me? Or still breaking up?
Yeah, you good. Go ahead.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah. Like I said, school board leaders, and like I said, I wasn't
over that
certified.
program.
What you said? Yo, we good?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah, so after they had school board leaders, they was doubting because like I said, number one, I wasn't certified. They thought I was too young and things like that. But after following him for so many years, it was 3 years, seeing what he was doing, it was easy on me because all I did was just follow his process and just instilled into the kids and then added a little bit of my identity to what he already had, but we already had the same identity because we worked together, with the band for three plus years. So
yeah, cause y'all had it was who? Marc, you was the head, Devin, Chris, right? And Trent was your assistant, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now, so Marc, how did you feel? How much trust did you have in Latrent to lead a program in his hands?
I had a lot of trust in Latrent because I knew he was always watching. I knew he was always learning. Wouldn't worry about anything, even if he didn't ask for it, I was always giving him some advice from Texas. Just telling me what he needed to do, sending the music, things to expect, things to look out for. Just any help that he needed, you kind of walk into the thing blind, especially when you've never been in you never had to take over band from the administrative side. You know, the music part, you know, it's the easy part. When you got a job with all the paperwork and things, POs, stuff like that, you know, I just kind of walking through a lot of that stuff.
Oh yeah, and also knowing that DVille always gave their battle of the band inside, and Latrent gave his first battle of the band outside this past school year. Latrent, how good and like deep inside you felt when you knowing your the guy that left the band and you came down all the way from Texas with their program to support y'all? How did you feel? How was heartwarming was that?
That right there was overwhelming. That was the first commit that I had for the battle of the band. It was no hesitation between him and Mr. Frazier. I asked him. I said, "Hey, bro, I'm doing the battle of the bands outside. Y'all gonna come?" It was like a deal for deal. Like, man, we come to Louisiana, you got to come to Texas. Say no more. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Let's stay in.
Go ahead. Nah, y'all did too that day, didn't it, Marc?
We had the Southern University home.
Yeah, y'all did Southern home game. Because Baker had a battle band that day too, didn't
he? Yeah.
Yeah.
And see that's the crazy thing about the situation. Even with Southern, when I asked them first, but then Southern invited, you know, some cats, man, they'll be like, bro, yeah, man, we going to Southern and then we gonna go back home. Coming from Texas, then going to do a college halftime show, and then driving from Southern to Donaldsonville, and then back to Texas, and all in one day, bro. Like that Sunday, I was like, man, that's crazy. I mean, that was really overwhelmed. Even shout out to the other high school bands that came, but especially with them, and then the reputation that Port Arthur has. You know what I'm saying? And in the southwest region, southeast region, one of the top marching bands in competition. I don't know last time they lost a battle of the band, and for them to when
the last time y'all lost, Marc?
I don't know. maybe I want to say maybe 2013. I think the streak started in 2014.
So
man,
that's
7 years though.
God damn. So it went from Heyman at Washington Marion to Everson to Ked, then to Port Arthur, right? That's the undefeated streaks, right?
That's what I see.
Man, 7 years in running, man. That's
7
y'all.
That's crazy.
And get what? They travel a lot of places.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. That's the crazy part.
So, Alex say 2015.
Yeah, 2015.
Man, that's still a long time.
Right.
So, Trent, if you do decide to go to a new program and get your feet back on, get your feet back and get yourself back in the game, get your feet back in on the ground running, what would you do? What would the first thing you do to recruit kids and to make sure you have the numbers that you need in every section? What's your plan of attack for that?
Oh, well, first thing is I got to go back and get my degree. So, but my first goal is right there is just to get certified and graduate. But to recruit, man, I just use my personality, man. I try to relate to every kid, not just a certain kid. I go to athletes. I go to just kids that's playing on a Nintendo DS before they go to class. Just looking at a blueprint and all. I know that.
Marc, what are the fundamentals y'all using as far as virtual, knowing y'all can't be with every kid hands on? How is the virtual camp going to run, and how is it being done? That's something totally you got to train. Are y'all gonna be doing that with incoming freshmen too?
Yeah, everybody will be involved in the virtual band camp. You know, we pretty much doing everything we were doing in a normal band camp.
All right.
Exercising, learn the field maneuvers. You know, things that you can see and do alone. Just things you can't do it in the squad, of course. You know, you can't do any slants or any
Yeah, the
pinwheels
basic
and
8 to 5.
yeah, but you know, things that we can pretty much show you and you can do, and then you know, working on music, they have PDF files that they can view. Of course, you can't play as a group, but you know, we're going to be as productive as we can with this virtual band.
Man, I don't want to cut the Mark here, bro, but something stuck out to me just now when you said exercising, bro. Kids, if y'all get y'all kids to exercise on Zoom. Like I was on a Zoom meeting with the band, and none of them wanted to show me their camera.
Oh yeah,
bro.
They in bed.
Them kids that Port Arthur, man, I must admit, bro, they be willing to work, bro. That's a whole different breed.
Bro, it's like and it shows because like when they pulled up to y'all battle the band, Marc came, Marc talked to me, we talking things like that. Because we had just got there when Port Arthur made it. Me and D.
Yeah, we was walking up, they was walking up.
Alex went ahead and Marc was like, y'all line up 2-man front, drum major, let's go. Them kids got in 2-man and walked behind Marc with no issues. I say, look at the discipline and structure they got with them kids. You don't see that everywhere. Most bands, you say line up in 2, they finna get in 1, 3, 5, and 9.
And you gotta hit a banner at the cuss, because that's the only language they understand.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Marc sent me a video one time, bro. I was amazed. I think they had to do something on the news for like 5:30 in the morning, bro. And to be honest, man, you be looking for some of them kids. Some of the video looked like it was the whole band there with no hesitation. Even he sent me another video. I think they was practicing for a field show, and they had a big puddle of water. They practiced on the parking lot. They had a big puddle of water. A normal kid
would have went around.
What? Man, them kid was stomping in that water like when he was there.
That's why when they go, 2nd place, 3rd place, Jane Doe Band. 2nd place, John Doe Band. 1st place, Big Band Division, all the way from Port Arthur, Texas, Port Arthur Memorial High School. The dedication. Mm-hmm. When you can get the dedication and discipline and drive out them kids, that's the result. That's the product you're gonna get.
Oh yeah, yeah. Shout out to Trent and Alex. You know what I'm saying? And then Mark Wall coming in.
Trent, Alex, and Mark. That's Voltron over there, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, it's a lot of people say, but my thing, I'm ready to see Port Arthur go to Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
I'm ready to see Port Arthur go to Mardi Gras because really and truly, I really think when they go, they're going to put on a clinic, musicianship-wise.
Mm-hmm.
You know? We can get there one day. We working on it, though. We are hoping to be able to get to New Orleans. Y'all got, because our schedule is different from our Louisiana. You know, we don't get that money into it. So our schedule is different. You know, we don't get that money into it, y'all, from Mardi Gras. So for us to have to do that, we have to take a school day.
Damn,
so,
y'all don't?
Hopefully, no, we don't. Of course, Mardi Gras is not celebrating something. So, you know, hopefully.
They do the parades in Galveston. That's it.
Yeah. So hopefully, you know, we can get to New Orleans and, you know, maybe make a couple of Mardi Gras parades and kind of get in those trenches and in the war grounds and get something going on. Man,
y'all very prolific out there. And Trent, man, I'm ready to see you back in action, man. Like,
right.
And you know, and the thing is, man, to be honest, I'm happy Byron got a job at DBL, but it hurt me to see that you was let go in such a situation after you didn't put all your heart into that program, into that community. The average person don't care about their alma mater like you care, bro. You know that's like disheartening to me.
Say, Mark, man, hold on, man. Somebody in the comments said New Orleans bands.
Who is BJ anyway?
Down. Who is that? Who is
I don't know.
What was the comment or question? I didn't hear it.
They said New Orleans bands would shut Port Arthur down if they came down for Mardi Gras. You got any comment for that, Mark?
Okay, well let's do it in order. Let's start in the fall. You know, I would love to see you guys at a field show battle of the bands. We can start there. And then, you know, we'll come and do a parade. And I would also love to see you guys for concert band season. So it could be just sequential. You know, we can do fall, we can do parade season, and we can do concert season. You know, so let's attack all of those aspects of the band program. You know, any more questions from that person?
You about to exit the line.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Mark, how many band rooms do y'all have?
We have one band room.
I thought they used to have two.
We have a band room. We have an ensemble room. It's pretty much attached to the band room, but
so it's like
one main band room.
I mean, the one like Beaumont Central had back in the day.
Yeah, I've never been there, but I heard about it.
They had a band room in the front. They had a big band room. Then on the back, they have a band room in the front. Then on the other side, it's like the orchestra and wood and like ensemble room.
Yeah, the ensemble room is much smaller than the main.
Yes, it's much smaller.
Shout out to Helen Cox. Got Helen Cox High School in here. They asking is Port Arthur from Texas. Yeah, Port Arthur. They're in Port Arthur, Texas, man.
And the thing is, man, and it's really not no shade to nobody band, no city, nothing. It's just like when you know good bands, for bands to really get the respect of everybody, they feel you got to go to New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see Port Arthur and New Orleans at a parade lineup, but in my personal opinion, they gonna do very well.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, they gonna get approached with the wow factor.
Mm-hmm.
Wow!
My question is this: Why you gotta go to New Orleans to get your respect? I mean, that's just my opinion.
Hey, listen.
Me,
their way, not my way. You know,
I don't understand that. I mean, if you look at it, you got New Orleans bands. Yeah, they are good in the stands. Yeah, they are good in concert formation. Band.
But the thing, what I'm saying is, like, I know those kids would love to go down there and perform in a street battle with certain bands. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because like when you in the South and you speak of big bands and you talking about like when you talk about bands in the South, people say, oh, the Landry Walkers, the Cars, the Schuylervilles, the Baker, the different things like that. You get what I'm saying? You never have, oh man, them guys from Port Arthur doing a phenomenal job over there. Them guys from Port Arthur doing this. Them guys, you never have that. And I don't know if it's because y'all haven't been to New Orleans and performed yet. But when y'all go, everybody gonna be like, damn, now the people that have seen y'all, like Jay Spitter, who else? Gary, like different people that I heard talk about Port Arthur, like in reference to band. Everybody like what y'all got going on, like what y'all doing. It just like people like what's a boy named at Booker T? Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Emmanuel been consistent for the last 2-3 years. You know? But he
just don't get that exposure.
They'll never bring up Emmanuel's name. Even Huntington Shreveport, they very consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
it's band programs that are consistent year in, year out that are left out the equation.
Man, somebody in the comments said Baton Rouge bands will outmarch New Orleans bands. What y'all think about that? True or false?
No, that's 100% true. I mean, stating the obvious. I mean, the last time I seen a band, a New Orleans band, I marched a Baton Rouge band was maybe 2011. Kid at Baker, when they did the Southern Battle back in 2012, they swear to God saying I was supposed to win that show. I mean, that Battle of the Band. What was the argument? I might be
and I can speak on that. Yeah, St. Aug show was very difficult. It was. But if you look at the beginning, they had errors in the show. It got sloppy. Kid was here. Kid did what Kid do.
Mark, man, what you think, man? Somebody said Baton Rouge bands were outmarched New Orleans bands. What you think?
Well, I have an opinion on that, but I'm not gonna share it. But what I can say is that you have to look at. You gotta look at the stats. You know, when you see these marching competitions going on, I mean, who's there? Who's winning? You know, I couldn't tell you. You know, I can't think of the last time a band from that area won a marching competition versus a Baton Rouge band. Like when Ricky went through schools that, you know, are pretty dominant in marching competitions, you know, not one time did he name one from that area. You know, no knock on New Orleans, but, and I kind of understand it. You know, St. Aug, you know, they were known for the marching pedagogues on the field. You know, they were, you know, you held them on the pedestal. You know, when it came down to field shows, you know, you couldn't match that. But what other programs are doing that same thing? You know, on the field. You know, a lot of these band programs are great, but when you look at them on the field and being dominant, being a threat, you know, going out to these marching competitions and, you know, and putting up a fight, I mean, I can't think of many.
Okay. Man, so what has been you guys' best band moment as a band director? What's been y'all best moment so far?
Me or you, try?
20 was their high school battle day.
I don't know what try saying.
Try, man. We can't really hear you, bro.
Man, I gotta get out of Liverpool, man. Hold on, dog. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah. You good.
Stand up, man.
God damn. 2013, fall 2013, St. Martinsville High School battle band.
Yeah, it's mine too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna tell a story, Chad?
Let's see. Yeah, I'll go. Bro, we smash every band up. But Mark, you go ahead and tell a story.
All right. Well, that particular that entire day was crazy. That was my first year at Donaldsonville. I want to say we may have been in medium division bands performing at St. Martinsville. And there was a lot of bands there. A lot of bands. I mean, you had I want to say you had Generate, Bel Air was there. I want to say North Side was there as well. I think West St. Mary's was there. There was a lot of bands there. And that had to been like our second competition that year. We had just went up to East Feliciana, came in second place there. We lost to Generate. So kids were determined. They were kind of upset after that first performance, you know, coming out second place. They felt they deserved first, and I think we got what we deserved. We got second place. That's what we deserved. So they worked harder, came back, did our show. We did well, you know. So I was hoping to win first place in our division. As we were leaving out, because things kind of got cut a little short. It started raining, so we started headed to the buses. You know, it wasn't over. We were just headed to the buses. It was raining, you know? So we got drenched getting back to the buses. And so we sit on the buses and we wait on our band parents to come back with the pizza. And I think I got a text from either Devin or Latrent, and it was like, we got first place. I was like, all right, cool. But then I think he kind of reiterated as if I didn't understand what he said. He's like, no, we got first place overall. So I'm like, you lying.
Right.
So I ease off the bus, you know, go through that rain, go back into the school, and kind of find my way to where the trophy room is. And, you know, it's kind of like, it's somber in there. You know, people sitting in there, I got a few band artists sitting there, they kind of just looking. And I'm looking around, they look at me. And I'm like, I find Percy. I'm like, you know, who won? You. I looked at him again. I said, let me see the score sheet. So I see the score sheet. Like, we really had first place over everybody, all the big bands. You know, usually small bands don't get that kind of love. So I was shocked. So I see the trophy. Trophy tall as me. I said, hey, we had the trophy. Let's go. We got the trophy. And we got up out of there. We ran to the bus, running through puddles of water. The kids see me coming with the trophy. They hopping all out the back of the bus, jumping in water too. Everybody getting soaked. So we excited. We won our first competition that year. That's my first one at the school, and it's also first overall. So that was exciting. So we excited. We had had our pizza. We on the bus. We roll out. Well, we get on our 10, coming across the Chapter. The bus won't get up above 20 miles per hour for some reason. But we 2 hours from home, and the bus won't go past 20.
Oh no, sir.
So we got off like Whiskey Bay, and it's dark. The bus is off, the windows are down because it's hot. Everybody wet. Now the mosquitoes come in and they tan us up. Mm-hmm. So it was like a crazy day to an exciting day to now this uncomfortable day. I don't remember what time we got back home. You know, we had to get like a police escort. We had to wait on the bus to come from Donaldson to come get us. So that was
remember
one exciting night.
I remember that. Because Devin drove.
Yeah, Devin was all. Yeah, Devin and Chris was always doing something, always leaving us hanging.
Him and Chris drove, and he called me, man, bro. I was like, shit, dude, we going back to we in Lafayette. He on the thruway for to hit I-10. Shit.
Yeah, we was on I-10 getting ate up.
All right, man.
That was probably my most exciting moment.
That year though, that year period was like as me being a student and being a assistant to a head band director, I think that whole year was just crazy. And a lot of times we went to battle the bands. Either we got misjudged over big band syndrome. That's like we was losing battle the bands to big bands for like 0.1. Like we had one battle band, I forgot what we was. I think we lost the battle band. Yeah, it was 96.6, and we lost 96.
Shit, don't feel bad. We did St. Martinville 2014, and one of our judges sheets wasn't turned in. No, 2012. That was 2012. Our judges sheet wasn't turned in.
It's crazy.
But that year 2013, y'all had a good run. Y'all was on it. Trent was about 110.
So good.
You 110 that night.
Hey, bro. That between that year and let's see, yeah, from that day all the way to like when Marc left, man, I think we was dominant. Like, period. Wasn't scared of nothing. Big band, small band, whoever want to get that work in.
We both had look. We all had that we had that big band, we had that small band, big man mentality. We don't care how big it is, let's get it. Let's crank. You can't, a lot of people be scared to battle big bands or small band, but that make your band push and go back in the band room and wanna, you know what I'm saying? And do and keep win. Go back. Smash Time say that's why they got to come to Smash Time battle.
Man, one thing I must admit, that Marc taught. Well, I had it in me, but he emphasized it a lot. It was no matter how big the giant was, you had to attack. Man, he used to walk about the band in the meeting and be like, yeah, who come and get second place? You know what I'm saying? We going on the
Oh,
field
he was
first.
he was arrogant because he walked in there. and then what he do, Latrent? He walk in there and put his hand in the pocket and look like this. And walk out knowing you finna be messy in a gym.
Oh yeah.
And then on the other end, you looking at me. I'm trying to set somebody up to fall for the trap.
It was plenty of time he would be like, man, don't start nothing in that gym. Soon as you walk out that door, let's go, stand up. It's about to go down.
And hey, to be honest with you, man, that was like just sitting a cake next to a fat kid, just saying, "Don't eat that cake." You know what I'm saying? It was like, I know Trent gonna do it, so it was kind of like, do it, but Trent did all my dirty work.
Hey, Trent, I guess me and you get the title of the bad guys. Because when Tamika used to walk in the band director meeting, they knew one thing: I'm blowing at somebody. I don't care if it's your flag team. I'm gonna blow at you.
Hey, bro, I didn't care. I didn't care if you had 12 or 212. I was cranking on you.
I think after 2014, the Battle of the Bands kind of took a decline and like intensified. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of like the momentum. Like it used to be excited to go to Battle of the Bands. Now it'd be like, who gonna be there?
Right.
Like I think after the last Battle of the Band in the fall, people start talking about the spring Battle Band. They have like, how many Battle Bands they do in Houston at MLK Day? Two that weekend?
Yeah, I think it may just be one now. It was two at one time.
But that's supposed to be a big old event, but everybody focused on where the monster's gonna be. Port Arthur, after November, everybody wanna come see who's gonna be at Port Arthur Battle Band.
What you mean by they want to go where the monsters want to be? Because I done seen a lot of directors, when they hear where the monsters gonna be, they going somewhere else. So what you mean? You mean like the crowd?
I heard that too.
Because I mean, like
the band heads.
I'm about to say, because I can send a list right now and be like, yeah, Port Arthur gonna be here, Schuylerville gonna be here, such and such gonna be here, and then gonna be like, yeah, man, we got tutoring that day. Yeah. So make sure you say crowd. Don't say that's where they want to go.
Boy, y'all petty. Hey,
yeah, dog, it's true.
But the thing is, man, like I'm gonna tell you one band director that supports everybody. But then when it comes to his event, the same 4 or 5 people come. Al.
Where's this man going?
Shout out to Northside. Yo, yeah, they got a question in the comments for y'all, man. Somebody said, do you think Battle of the Bands will move to a rating system instead of ranking system?
Do they mean a rating system kind of like concert band festival rating system?
Yeah.
And
no, that ain't gonna work.
I thought of that a lot. I mean, that's how we get rated out here when we go to URL Marching Festival. I thought of that in, the traditional band style. Doing it that way, I believe that you will have a better turnout towards bands participating. Because I think what's happening is just like Latrent said, some band directors find out certain bands are there, they might just conveniently be too busy or occupied to attend. But if you're coming and you're getting ratings, not no really first, second, third place, you're going to shoot to get that 1 or 2, or whatever the goal that you set for your band. I think that it kind of have like a different turnout. I don't see it being a bad idea. I like that idea. I would love to see it tried out as one.
It'll be a good thing, but then everybody will be complaining. Well, I ain't coming if I ain't getting no trophy. You're gonna have a backlash.
My thing is, I think there should be you should still have both. I would love to see both aspects of it. I would love to see that be like that one like regional or national style band festival, you know, where you know you don't just see the core style. You know, you see all the styles of band. Let's say traditional style bands had one just like that.
I see Alex in the comment.
Shout out to Alex. Alex, what's up, man?
They have that national regional battle of the band. I think that's what it is, where all the different bands from all over all over the country come. Do you ever think Port Arthur will go out and participate in that?
That's up to Alex. Comments.
No, I'm just asking, cause I feel y'all can go there and win it.
I think that we probably would, just depend on dates. I don't see why we wouldn't.
Okay.
The one Whitehaven be going to? Well, used to go to? I don't know if they still go.
Yeah. Where Whitehaven and Minor High and all them be going.
Okay.
This a question for y'all for Marc and Trent. Who's that one band that y'all haven't seen yet that y'all want to see?
I don't know.
What they mean, like battle, or just want to see a band? Period.
Yeah, battle.
Whoever get off the bus. Yeah. Saint Helena, man. Social media stuff.
Shout out to Fry.
Fry era, mellow Fry era.
Hey, bro.
Man. You talking about smoke, man?
Hey, Latrent, you was muted. Say what you said.
Yeah, I was saying you talking about smoke, and then I just cut it off. I ain't.
But guess what though? Guess what though, Trent? I say this. I watched St. Helena come to New Orleans for the Endymion Parade and jump in the battle. Jump in it. Yeah. Walked up, warmed up, and jumped in the battle. Like most bands, some other time go to New Orleans, they get to them parades, to them lineup, they find them ready to go to the bathroom for an hour and a half.
But he had to. I mean, you marching all them kids, you gonna keep them behind a building? He had to jump in the battle. He had to make a name for himself. I must say that. He had to make a name for himself. So I respect that, jumping into a battle. Now, my question is this: who did he jump into the battle with?
Fry, man.
That's the question.
I think Abe was battling somebody.
Okay. All right. Well, I respect that.
Yeah. He was up there. He was in the front where the bands was.
Yeah.
He wasn't all the way in the back where the last float make a left turn to get on the street when everybody else, when Talladega and already got on the bus from the beginning.
These comments is hilarious.
Let me think of a good question for him.
Yeah, I respect them for jumping into that. That's perfect. You know what I'm saying?
What was your favorite band song that y'all ever wrote?
I don't have one. To be honest.
Marc, didn't you write "Spirit of the New World"?
Yeah.
Who played that?
Lmao.
What year?
I want to say 2013.
That was a cold as a rain. You made me go listen to that song.
Gee, Wildflower too.
Huh?
Wildflower.
Who is IMBJ?
Man, that's my little homeboy, man. Don't worry about him. Oh, Marc, man, we got another question for you.
Okay.
Said, what was it like participating in LLI coming from a corpse style band?
Oh man, this must be somebody that know me. I'm coming out of Zachary High, playing the corpse style band. I was a musician at the time already, so that wasn't the problem. Get in there, and I remember kind of just walked in. Didn't know anybody. The band is pretty much Baker, Glen Oaks, McKinney. Those like, as far as attendance, those like the top three. So I had to kind of like get in where I fit in, coming up by myself, everybody looking at me crazy. And I remember Trent kind of like put me on second trumpet. I was like, I ain't did that since like ninth grade. I don't do second trumpet. I'm gonna ease on down here with these first. So we started playing. I ain't hear myself. I wasn't used to that. The band was loud. The band was loud. I mean, these people around me doing some things I ain't never heard. The trombone smack you. So I had to get accustomed, you know. So I had to adjust. But it didn't take long. You know, I knew I could play. So that's how I made a name for myself, you know, just by showing that I could play. And, you know, it's like, where you from? Exactly. You know, we never respecting exactly how they, you know. We weren't a so-called band, you know. We weren't going to the battle of the band. We were going to do our own thing, you know. So they were respecting that. So I had to really make a name for myself coming out of line from a course officer.
Okay. Man, what was some of the best advice that y'all received?
One of the things I remember from Mr. Barty Roberts from Ziegler Music, and it was kind of pretty much dealing with being consistent with disciplined kids. How you start out, being consistent, don't ease up. You know, because once you ease up, you kind of let that crack that door open a little bit, then it's just gonna bust wide open. You're gonna lose control of your program. But most of the advice that I get is actually from learning experiences. Any L I ever took was the best advice I ever had.
Trent, man, what about you? What's some of the best advice you ever got?
Right. Oh, the main thing that stick out to me is like always be yourself, really, as far as musician wise. You know, you watch a lot of musicians and different things like that, and you want to create your own identity. So the main thing about me, no matter where I go, I just try to make sure I continue to have my own identity. So you know, if I got a band, that's Trap Band or that's the Trent Band. So pretty much was just like, you know, be yourself. It's like the main thing that stick out to me.
Okay. So if y'all could change one thing in the band world, what would y'all change?
If I could change one thing, it would be the acceptance of traditional style programs. I don't like the way that traditional programs are looked down on. You know, band is band. I don't care what you're playing. I don't care what you're doing. Feel it sound good. It look good. It should be graded the same way. It should be judged the same way. You know, it's like we get too much. It's too much against us whenever we're going to martial competitions and we're not doing what they're accustomed to seeing. You know, or they don't like it. You know, but did we execute? Did we sound well? You know, we deserve that one, just like that band that roll step the whole time. They did 8 to 5 or 6 to 5 roll stepping, playing the piano the whole time. You know, we play with a little volume, we play with a little aggression. You know, we play a little more intensity. You know, respect our craft. But also, I wish that we had a better representation from the traditional band world. A lot of times people like to go find those bad programs in the traditional world and say, hey, this is why we don't want to do this. But you got good programs that's doing traditional band, and, you know, let's make that the standard. You know, compare traditional band to that. Let that be the measuring book instead of going and find these band programs and saying, you know, we don't want to do traditional band because this is what it looks like. So, and a lot of band directors, they're dealing with that whenever they try to go to new districts, and they come from a school, they either taught at a school that had a traditional program, or they graduated from a school that had a traditional program. And you get those finals directors that see that HBCU on their resume, and they kind of, well, I don't think I want to hire this guy because all they're going to do is just come in and play loud and dance. I mean, that's not true. At least interview them and give them a chance, and, you know, you can find a philosophy on band. So I just want the traditional band programs to have its the respect that it deserves.
Okay. Trent, man, before you answer, hold up. Let me address these two dudes in the comments. Man, look, this is a professional interview, but I'm gonna see y'all two later, man. So Trent, man,
I wish I could see the comments.
man, My fault, y'all. I just had to, get these clowns off here.
I was looking at him just now, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna see them.
Oh, what the question was?
Mark, what the question was? I forgot, man. These fools and kind of
What
off, man.
what would we love to what changes would we love to see in the band world?
So
Well, we just try to do.
the main thing I would like to change is the respect level as far as people that doesn't respect music as much. That makes sense. They always look at like the music class or the arts of music as not important. So the main thing I would like mainly change is like the respect of the arts.
You come do it. And that's always been my thing. I don't like when I really don't like when other teachers look down on the band program. I'm not going to ask a student that's having trouble playing part of the concert literature or whatever it may be, whatever they're struggling. I'm not going to ask that person to leave your class. I'm not going to ask them to see if your math teacher let you come out so you come work on these scales. Why you want them to come out of band class? You didn't ask them to go skip English. You didn't ask them to go skip social studies, but you want them to come out of band class. So to me, that says you don't see my class as important. So I don't like that. Education is education. I don't care what subject it is. All classes are important. So band, give band its respect. And if you think it's so easy, come do it. I challenge you. Come do it.
Let them know, Mark. Let them know. All right, this is a question for both of y'all from Alex. They say, what do y'all like most about y'all current job, and what do y'all think can be improved?
Man, I hate my current job. I hate my current job. I wish the headbander would have gone from around there. No, man. I mean, I love my current job, man. I feel like a band director again. I'm more in touch with the music. I think I want to say I was kind of out of touch for about 3 years. I kind of lost my passion. It became a job. It wasn't what I loved doing anymore. It just became a job. But now that I'm kind of got like this fresh start coming to Port Arthur, I enjoy getting up every day, going to work, doing what I'm doing. That's why I can't wait till this COVID thing is over. I'm ready to go back to work. I want to go to a real band. I want to do a virtual band. I want to do Zoom. I don't want to see nobody on a computer. When it's time to go crank on the band, I want to crank in your face. So I like the teaching process. I like everything that you're doing. I like the discipline. I like the dedication. The kids are really committed. So I just love what we're doing. It's a lot. Work is fun again.
Okay. Trent, man, what you love about your current job, man? What would you change?
That's funny.
No comment, man. No comment. No
Say, Mark,
comment.
let them live, Mark. Let them live, man.
Hey, man. Oh, damn. Hey, what I like about my current job? That's it.
No. Everybody ain't saying nothing.
The kids. I mean,
You mute Ricky.
That.
Ricky over there talking to the computer screen.
Turn your mic on, Rick.
Oh, yeah. The kids, bro. That's the only thing I like about my current job. If it wasn't for the kids, I wouldn't be there.
Hey, man, somebody say, Mark, what was the funniest what was your funniest moment from your time in the jukebox?
Funniest moment?
Yeah.
I think that's Tori. Go Bucks.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Yeah. That's who it is.
Yeah, I think that's Tori.
Shout out Tori, man.
Man, those funny moments, those are what we call big room moments. That's big room only. Tori knows what that means.
All right.
Mark, what, by you coming from the core style band, in which y'all had a nice concert ensemble, a nice, decent traditional, corps style marching band. What things that you learned on that side that you bring to the traditional style marching band and apply it to your students that like concert, like the format that y'all was taught? How do you incorporate that in your teaching things, your teaching methods?
I didn't change anything that I learned from core style as far as teaching in the traditional style setting. You know, the way that we counted music or the articulation, the syllables, whatever we use in traditional core style, you know, I communicate the exact same way. You know, it may have evolved a little bit coming under Isaac Gregg, Mr. Knight, Mr. Jackson. You know, I may have used some of their terminology now, just to kind of communicate what it is that I want them to do for musically, just to get that aggressive sound that we're looking for. But yeah, I mean, it's really the same. You know, a lot of people don't know it. It's really the same.
Okay, man. What advice would I give an up and coming band director?
Are we talking about someone who's still in school, or someone who just kind of like just started teaching?
Yeah, someone who just started teaching. You know, just getting their feet wet.
All right. I would say be organized. Have a plan. Set some goals. Communicate. Document everything. 90% of what you thought the job was about to be, it ain't that. You can put finality to the side. Don't get that Microsoft Word open. Get that PowerPoint open. Get that Excel open. That spreadsheet. Learn how to work that Google Docs. You need to know who your bookkeeper is for the school. Keep an open line of communication with your principal, assistant principal. Be on the phone with the parents every day. Being good with the janitors, the bus drivers, because there's a lot of work that you're gonna be doing on that side. Keep your nose clean, and then just, you know, as far as dealing with those kids, you know, be yourself. Be consistent, be stern, be fair. Just don't be afraid, you know, and be committed to what it is that you're doing. The kids are gonna buy into your program, and then you'll find success just doing that.
Okay, Trent, man, what advice would you give an up and coming band director who just getting his feet wet?
Man, Marc kind of emphasized on everything that I probably gonna say. But I will add on and say, always be looking to take advice from people that's been there in that spot before, been in a situation of being a band director at any school before, because I mean they already took that pathway of starting off. So always have open ears for any advice somebody take you. I mean, give you. I'm sorry, somebody gives you, and take it and uphold it as much as you can, because like I said, they already had their first year out of the way, and you're going into your first year. So.
Okay. Ricky, man, you got any questions? Unmute your mic. This dude, yeah. All right.
Ricky typing in the comments too.
All right. You see him, huh?
What he doing? I'm looking at it. Ricky, where you at, man?
Ricky, man, turn. Yeah, all right.
I'm sitting up here looking at these little dudes, like just on a live interview, saying the comments that they're saying.
Right.
And I really want to get on Jay. Which one is Jay? D? Scottyville?
No, Jay went to Bel Air.
What he played?
I don't think he played in the band. He just a goofball.
You don't sit your band groupie looking ass down here. Bring your diaper ass smelling, needy silicone around the waist pants wearing ass little boy. And Spud, sit your diaper ass looking ass down somewhere, boy. Collect bottle top.
Sorry,
Who is JJ?
Look, I got the question from the comments for both of y'all, man. It said, besides the instrument that y'all already played, what other instrument which I have played?
I wish I would have learned saxophone first. That would have been the money maker.
What, saxophone?
Oh yes, indeed. One saxophonist I really love listening to is Mike Phillips. If you ever listen to that what is it? Is it the way? I don't know. It's one of the songs by Jill Scott. And he did that solo on it. I was like, no, I wish I could play the saxophone like that.
Is that with the soprano or alto?
I think he's playing on. He might have been playing on tenor. That may have been alto, but he tore it up, man. So I wish I would have learned that first. I would have been gigging, going to weddings, playing with bands on the weekend, doing things like that.
Marc, coming from trumpet, what was the hardest instrument you had to learn going through your college days and like becoming a band director?
Clarinet.
Oh,
they say it's hard.
Clarinet.
I
was terrible on clarinet
what about flute?
Violin. I did well on flute.
Smash Time said it was a tenor sax.
Yeah, it was a tenor sax.
To be honest, y'all, like I was talking to Travis yesterday, like I told him, I say, man, the thing is, a lot of more people need to be more supportive of the programs. Everybody not able to attract the big programs to make the proper funding that they need to keep going doing different things. You know what I'm saying? So like when like returning favors, if you come to their battle band, you return a favor. That need to be more the thing that goes on in the band world and like more support. And like you say, Marc, from the other side, the traditionalists, I mean, the core style, the marching band need to get the 8 to 5 show style band need to get more support. And to me, I think what would be a good idea, if say it was to go on battle band this year, LSU have an African American band director. Invite them to it.
Why not?
Huh?
I said, why not? Why not have LSU come show up at your show?
Huh?
I said, why not? That's a good idea. Why not have LSU come show up?
And a lot of people in the band world might be too young. But was you in the Parade of Champions year, Marc?
Yeah.
Man, they had some people come out there to see Southern and LSU by each other that year.
Yes, indeed. And
man, if y'all missed that, it was some people out there, man.
Yeah, it was packed out there. All right, man. We got a question from Mr. Torrey. This for Marc and Trent. It say, what tools, apps, or programs do you all use to bolster your music curriculum?
My favorite apps are Smart Music, and we do a lot of communication with our band through band app. But my favorite for music curriculum app is Smart Music.
Okay. Trent, man, what about you?
Yeah, same here. Smart Music. The band use Snapchat just to communicate. Group Me, and Smart Music is key to whatever needs to be done. musictheory.net and share some stuff off of that. But mainly.
Okay. So somebody wants to know, what advice would you give to a high school senior when they trying to decide which college band they want to attend?
What's important, if you have a list of college bands that you have in mind, one of them is your favorite. The first thing I would look at, that school that's my favorite, do they have the curriculum that I'm looking to major in? That and how much money you may be receiving as far as scholarships should be like your determining factor. If you're torn between a couple of schools, you need to look at which one has the best offer academically and which one is going to offer the most through scholarship.
Okay. Trent, man, what about you?
Wherever the money is, man, go ahead and get it.
Straight
a lot of
kids. I say this: when a student is trying to decide what college to go to, you might, like I said before in the interview, you might have your favorite college band, But if that school don't offer your major, and it's not a top tier program the way you can learn properly and go into your field of studies, your education after college is what's gonna determine your life, your livelihood after that. You know, you have to think about it. Yeah, you want to go march at the J Station to Southern, but you got people that have decent programs that got the best department for your major. That's where I feel a student need to go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll never forget one time Mr. Knight was going off on somebody in the band room. I don't know what they did, but it kind of stuck with me. He was like, "You came to Southern University for band? That's stupid. You know, you come to school first. You know, you don't come to Southern just because of band. You know, so you know, I want kids to change that way of thinking. You know, you may have chose Southern for the band program, but you know, you chose college for education, and you know that's the one that had the band program that you want to be part of. So, you know, that should be one of your determining factors. You know, so ever since I heard him say that, man, I've been trying to make sure kids understand why they're going to school. They're not going to school to be in band. They're going to school to get a degree.
Okay.
I tell my kids that all the time, man. I understand. I know Southern is big. I know Jackson State is a big band, and the power three. But it's education first. I got a kid right now, not throwing him out, but it's just saying that he had a full scholarship to go to Grambling, and he didn't want to go to Grambling because Grambling is Grambling, and now he's at home, not doing anything. I always tell him, take it from me. Take it from me. I looked at it the different way, as is, man, no matter what, I'm going to go to Southern.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, I'm going to go to Southern. It don't matter who offered me this, what school offered me that, where should I go? I'm gonna go to Southern. And right now, I'm paying for it. I kind of regret trying to make that decision, and not really looking at the ins and out of it. So as far as, like I said, as long as I'm breathing and I got to reach another kid and try to better their future, I always tell them, man, the first thing is first, go where the money at, because you're gonna be paying loans. You got to look at loans and everything like that. So take advantage of who's offering and what's your major and stuff like that.
Okay. So Marc, man, question for you, man. What was your personal favorite song while you was in the band in Southern?
Man, I had a lot. I think there's one song I really like playing. I can't remember the name of it, but I like playing Amazing a lot. And then what, 2005?
Yes. Yeah.
Love Solid. Those are a couple of my favorites. A lot of night arrangements. I really love playing.
Okay. Got a question for both of y'all. They say, what's the biggest tip / advice you learned that helped you overcome the doubt in your band years?
As a director or as a student?
As a director.
Repeat the question again for me?
Yeah, so they want to know what's the biggest tip or biggest piece of advice that you all have learned that help you overcome any doubt in your band years as a band director?
One thing that really stuck out to me ever since my first year teaching was a comment from Nathan Hamer. They just put on the scoring sheet. Attention to detail. So attention to detail, I apply that to everything. Marching band, attention to detail whenever I'm writing music. I really pay attention to what I'm doing when introducing the music. And I really started doing that a lot when I got into teaching middle school. I had to become very patient teaching middle school. And my goal was to get as many kids as possible. I had to understand that, you're not going to get 100%, achieving whatever it is that the goal was for that day. You're not going to get 100% done. Kids have different learning. But you really pay attention to what you're doing. Your band is gonna be a lot more successful. You know, when it's time for them to get out there and perform the music, you know, you should know what to expect. You know, you shouldn't be out there cross your fingers hoping to play the music correctly or doing the right thing. You know, if you fix that wrong note in rehearsal, or you fix that articulation or dynamic contrast or whatever it is, you take care of that in rehearsal. Attention to detail. You don't have to worry about that. You know, and I think that started to show whenever we were going to a marching competition. You know, you extract. You know, once I blew that whistle, you know, for the years we didn't have a drum major, and that band started. You know, I kind of just walked off. You know, once the band started the field show, I walked off. I'm chilling. You know, I know it's on autopilot now. I know they're gonna do what they gotta do. I'm not worried about it, and I think that's why a lot of people saying I was arrogant. I was like really doing other things. You guys, Rick, we'd be over there playing dominoes or something. I was chilling. You know, I didn't have a worry in the world because attention to detail.
Trent, what about you, man? That boy got that Boost mobile connection.
I don't have no Boost mobile connection, bro. I'm in the country. I don't even think they got a cellular tower out here.
Man, y'all gotta, if y'all ever get some time, man, y'all ride through Lemontville. You know, not the first street, but the second street. You should find trap down there.
See me in the country, bro. Ain't nothing out here but mosquitoes and cats. Y'all got? I'm good. I'm back.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, man. Patience, bro. That was the main thing for me. Always being be patient. I learned that from Marc. Like he said, attention to detail. And like his first year coming in, before I was like I said, I was young and I was still learning. I used to run through a song like one time and be like, all right, that sounds good. But he said paying attention to detail. He said attention to detail. I just said being patient. We was doing what song it was. I think it was Treasure by Bruno Mars. And that dude spent like 30 minutes to 45 minutes on that piece of music. And him through all those years, as long as it was attention to detail and being patient, we had success in the end. So that's what I started going off of, just make sure time and perfect what you're doing.
Okay. So Marc, man, I'm gonna start off with you, Marc. What advice would you give your band students, you know, that's going through this COVID-19 situation?
I told my kids this a while back. Tough times don't last always. Tough people do, and I just want them, you know, to be patient. You know, I'm very optimistic with this COVID thing going on. You know, I believe better times are ahead, and I believe our best times are ahead. To be honest with you, that's why I'm eager for this to be over with. I really believe like our best times are ahead. Like, as soon as we come out of this, I feel sorry for our competitors, our competition.
Okay. Trent, man, what about you?
I told my kids, I told them just stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, just pray for better days. Mainly just pray for better days, man. Everybody's looking at it different. Everybody's like, some kids are nervous. Some kids that feel like they like the scenes that just passed. They didn't experience a lot of things at the end, and these scenes that's coming in to their senior year, you know, they looking kind of, you know, nervous about what's going on. So I just tell them, man, just stay patient and let God go ahead and lead the way.
Okay. Rick, man, you got any questions, man, in the comments?
Man, I look forward to seeing Port Arthur Memorial this year. I know Alex and Marc gonna do a phenomenal job. Trent, man, I'm praying that you go get somewhere, man. I'm praying, bro. Because you got too much. You got too much knowledge and wisdom not to be in the game. Like you not being in a band as a band director this coming season It's like me not being in the pharmacy. All the experience we got. You know what I'm saying? Man, I pray that God find you a position, find you somewhere where you're going to be comfortable, where you're going to be teaching. You know, man, don't give it up. Don't let the devil steal your joy, Trent. Please don't, bro. You know what I'm saying? D, you got some dumbass little friends. I hate to say that live on your interview.
Man, I don't even know half these little dudes, man.
They try to crack jokes,
Rick,
but they don't
bro,
realize.
Rick, I ain't worried about them, man.
But they don't realize. If I wouldn't pull out their mamas, I'd be their daddies.
Hey, man, look, we gonna keep this professional, man. Gonna keep this professional.
Yeah. But you know, man, like I say, man, stay humble, stay yourselves, man. And Mark, I got something for you when I come back out there.
All right, what you got?
It come from Mississippi.
I know what it is. I don't want that.
I'm
I
not
don't
on
want
the
that.
moonshine,
Man.
bro.
You can keep that, bro.
Rick, man, you can
Look,
send
look,
me Rick.
Rick opened that jar, bro, and it burned all my nose hairs off, man. I ain't want that.
What we was, Mark?
Crank fest. I said, I did this. It burned all my nose hairs off. I don't want to mess with that. Nope. I do want to acknowledge. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, real quick, I do want to acknowledge our ninth grade band, Mr. Larry Oliver. You know, it's kind of like a three-headed monster. You know, a lot of times I think to myself, like, it's really not fair. You know, what we have going on over there. It's really not fair, you know, to have the three of us together. I mean, it's like we fuel each other's fires, you know, especially in the fall. You know, we want to come out with arrangements, and we sit in the office and we hear it coming together. Larry come out with one. I'm like, oh, I gotta get back down there and hop back on that finale. And then it's just like it's revolving. You know, we constantly pushing each other. Man, I really like that. You know, it makes the band better, and it makes we make each other better. And I really like I like having that going on. You know, so shout out to Larry Oliver.
Okay.
And the thing is, man, like, y'all such a humble staff, man. Like, humble.
Shout out to Alex Frazier.
Yeah, man.
Hold on.
They real.
Who is Al the GOAT?
I don't know what that is. Man, Ricky, leave them people alone, man.
Rick, man, leave the kids alone, man.
No, he coming. I think that's Al Thomas. Is that Al Thomas? Al the GOAT? Because he been coming like on and like saying Mr.
They got some Port Arthur kids in here.
Yeah,
all right.
Mark, man, your kids in these comments.
Hope they behaving. Camp Star tomorrow. You're gonna have a couple of extra virtual laps.
Let them know, Mark.
They record a video and send it to you. Yeah. Oh, I see Tori got another question.
Yeah, Tori got another question. Tori say, what recruiting strategy do you use to keep the band at a consistent size each year?
You just got to go get what you're looking for. You know, if you're not getting it from the lower levels, you just got to get it out the hard way. A lot of times it's trial and error. You know, if you have, you know, if you need 20 more students, go grab your 40, go grab your 50. You might get 20 good ones out of that 40 or that 50, or you might fall short, but shoot for more than what you're looking for. And, you know, just keep what you need, you know. Trim the fat, man. Keep the muscle.
All right, Trent, man, what about you?
What recruiting strategies do you use to keep the band at a consistent size each year? Like, basically, you know what I'm saying? Just recruit everybody, go ahead and, like, you know, just make it as fun as possible. I always say this. I lie most of the time. I don't mind saying it. I lie most of the time. I go to kids and tell them we going to Paris, but by then, they in the band for about 2 months and tell them we're going to Paris in April. We just in September, and you just start transitioning them into a band head or a kid that loves music, and by the time April comes, they'll be forgot all about going to Paris. So sometimes you gotta go off the map with it sometimes to keep the sides. And like I said, I coming towards after football season, I start building, like going into the spring, I start looking at what I'm going to lose for that coming into that following year. So I'll start making out a chart. Say, for example, if I know that I'm about to lose a baritone player, that's what I'm going to look for. I'm about to go grab a whole bunch of kids. Or sometimes I just see, all right, well, this kid right here plays trombone, but he's good. I got enough trombone. It's a lot of strategizing.
Okay. And we got one more question, y'all. Somebody said, do y'all try to work with middle school kids before they get to high school band?
Idealistically, that would be the way to go. To be honest with you, with the whole recruiting thing, I never really, favored having to pull kids, first time band students at the high school level. I would rather a student come in with at least 1 year of experience. Because my philosophy is that, especially in your brass instrument, like trumpet, for example, for you to really mature on a trumpet, you need 2 or 3 years of experience. So if you grab a freshman that's a first time band student, they want to play trumpet. By the time they really, reaching their potential, they're in their senior year, So you end up with a lot of fluff. You end up kind of having to direct your attention to other things. You can't really focus on the nucleus of the band when you have that clutter. You have that mix of kids. So I would prefer the kids are getting the fundamentals at the lower levels. I started band in 6th grade. So by the time I got to 9th grade, I can play like a high school band student, so that everybody that came with us, our band, we didn't have a beginner band class when I was in high school band. We didn't have that. When you was in the band, you know how to play. So he wasn't worried about going out recruiting, going to find random people out in the hallway, seeing who was sitting on the bench at football practice and what in the game. He didn't have to worry about that. All he had to worry about was what was that middle school director producing, what did that 8th grade class look like. So me, I would rather there be a comprehensive band program, kids are just progressing, starting at the lower levels, whether your band program starts at 5th grade or 6th grade, and you're being consistent and making sure those kids are retaining all the way through the high school level. Even off in college, that's something that they're looking to do. So I favor that concept more than just having to grab whatever you have. So I wish once the kid comes out of middle school, they have all the characteristics of what we are looking for in a band student.
Trent, what about you, man?
In my perspective, is a little bit different. Going into our school, we struggle with a feeder. We always struggle with a feeder. So, as far as trying to work with middle school, that is like really my main priority. Like he said, like Marc said, he always looking for he's not looking for, but he would hope that a kid that he gets going into the freshman year have at least 1 year of experience. That's the same way with me. But like I said, no feeder while I was with the high school. So my main thing was trying to reach the middle school kids. So by the time they get to high school, it'd be smooth sailing. It was like always. It was always my 3 years. It always looked like I was starting back at not really ground zero, but starting back at square one, because you have kids that advance, but then it was more of a higher incoming rate than a returning rate. So for example, I might have like 5 kids that's returning and about 14 kids that's new. So my main thing is I would like to, work with a middle school kid as much as I can before they get to high school.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. Man, this has been a great part 2. Oh, Ricky, man, you got any last comments? I know you got something to say.
Man, Ricky, any comments, bro?
I don't know why Ricky entertaining me.
I don't know why Ricky going back and forth with them. Ricky, get back on, man.
Nah. I got nothing to say. Like I said, I've been in the Gulf of Mexico today, man, fishing. I'm tired. I only did this interview because it was y'all two, man. I've been doing interviews since Friday. So.
And why you going back and forth with them clowns, man?
Because they mom on Section 8.
Man,
And,
bro.
hey, D, who is Lakia Brown?
Ricky, I don't know these kids.
I can't
Okay. Well, I'm about to roast your ass for 5 seconds. Lakia, I bet you build like Grambling bass drum. I bet you IBMJ. IMB. Boy, you can't even spell your name. You IMB. Boy, you look like a software chip. Who is Jay Gaming?
Hey.
Boy, your mama pussy popping on the head
y'all, man. Thank y'all for watching this interview, man. Shout out to Marc. Shout out to Latrent, man.
Hey, bro. Hey, dog.
Boy.
Hey, man. Oh,
Jay.
hey, man.
Jay Gaming. I bet your mama got 3 teeth. One of them off, 2 in her pockets.
She got
a 2.3 piece lace front.
Man, leave them kids alone, man.
First of all, I want to know why they got too hot, because I'm not seeing the comments. What's the reason?
They talking about everybody on the interview, so I'm trying to defend everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that, Ricky. I'm not worried about
that. Ricky look like he's still a honey bun from a corner store.
Hey,
that direct deposit hitting every 2 weeks. I'm not even worried about that.
Hey,
okay. Hey, let them know, Marc.
I can afford to go on charter trips in the Gulf. That trip was $750.
Everybody, and so, man,
you know,
Ricky done got sidetracked 5 times, 10 times. That's around the kid. I see Smash Time in the comments, man. Shout out to Smash Time, bro. We had a long talk yesterday. That dude, they're always supportive, whatever event I need done. You know what I'm saying?
Good
he always come
Smash Time out. I really like the footage.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's gonna be, bro. It's I think it's gonna be a nice season if everything come together, because almost every band in Baton Rouge got a band director now.
Yep. Everybody on the come up, bro.
Yeah, I wanted to say that it looks like the Baton Rouge 225 seems like they're gonna come back on the come up. I see Glenn Oaks got a band director. McKinley got a new band director.
Strummer
got a new band director.
Tara.
Where you boy?
Who? He went to Hammond.
He sure did. Tara got a new band director. Who had Tara?
I don't know. Somebody went over there, I heard.
Shout out to Baton Rouge. Even White Castle about to come back on the map, man.
Hey, listen. Ain't these some of the same kids when we go out of town, did the events, they ride with you and we got to damn near buy them something to eat. They ain't got no money.
Man, get off the comments,
right?
Leave that alone, man.
Man, listen. And who is Lakia Brown?
Rick, bro, hold on. Let me get her right quick. Because I'm trying to be humble, bro. They say, don't you? Well, I mean, aren't you getting supported by yours? Isn't she putting food in your stomach and clothes on your little body, shoes on your feet? So we in the same. Do you have a job? Like, look, if you're not 18 and over, if you don't have a job and a car, your opinion is irrelevant to me. Go ahead, Rick. Hold
on.
Smash Time said New Orleans versus Baton Rouge. Hey, Justin, bro, let's get it going. Look, I've been trying to get that going. 225 versus 504, man. I'm with it.
We tried that a few years ago, but
it's not gonna happen.
The principals are just
letting
anybody travel.
Man, I hope this ain't that girl. Ooh.
Yeah.
That girl look like where's Waldo with that old.
Man, look at this dude, bro. Oh man, get this off the screen, man.
Rick, come on.
Man.
Rick, bro, chill out, man. Chill out.
Hey, oh, yeah,
Hey,
man,
man,
we tried.
look, we about to end this.
Hold on, let me get some bad time and then we get it, man. We tried the NO versus BR battle, man. We tried it a couple of times, and
You broke up. Try.
Trent, bro, we can't hear you, man.
Yeah, your phone keep going to mute.
Yeah.
might be my headphones.
All right, you good now?
Yeah, I said for some strange reason they don't wanna meet up. I don't.
This boy say he from Port Allen.
And to be honest, Smash Time, don't you try to do that all the time and it doesn't go as planned?
Because they want everybody to come from Baton Rouge to come to New Orleans. They don't want to travel.
Yeah, that
Only people travel is only people that travel is Chalupa and them. Johnny just went to Alabama. Johnny came to Baton Rouge. A lot of people travel, but you know it be so much stuff going on certain parts of the year.
Oh wait,
Man,
hold
you
on.
know this.
Hold on. Smash Time said Baton Rouge schools be tripping with the travel rules and festivals.
we wanted to do it in Donaldsonville. I mean, because it was neutral. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta get off I-10 no matter where you go to come to Donaldsonville.
Mm-hmm.
So do it either Donaldsonville or Plaquemine, but every time we look at it,
Donaldsonville more neutral.
Yeah, it's way more neutral. Way more. You ain't got New Orleans traveling to BR. You ain't got Baton Rouge traveling to New Orleans. You got to get off in Sorrento to come to Donaldsonville. Either with a cut. You got to pass. My bad. You got to pass Sorrento to go to Baton Rouge.
It's lack of loyalty, man. And that's why I stopped even trying to plan battle bands and other dogs. I'm real big on loyalty, so you know once I see that you're not quite there, you know I know what's up. You know.
Okay. Tori got I think Tori got one more question. Well, a comment. Tori said it's all about the timing of the event too. He said most of the BR bands probably free in April. So yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, because you know Baton Rouge school, like even a lot any Louisiana schools be coming off of Mardi Gras going to concert festival, so that got to be playing timely. Like you got to catch them right before you got to do that right before the week before they get out of school that weekend before the Bayou class. That's the only way you can pull that off.
Are you doing it like you said? Are you doing it in April? I mean, Everybody should be free in April, but a lot of schools bring up we getting ready for festival. But I mean, it doesn't take much to just jump into it and start doing like.
I mean, festival was in March in Louisiana. I mean, late April, you know, before you get to graduation season is usually a great time for that. But like I said, if somebody really want to do something, they're gonna do it.
Yeah,
You ain't worried about what your principals say. The only time you hear somebody talk about what they principal won't let them go somewhere. I mean, you done been everywhere. You done marched around Piggly Wiggly. You done took your band to the moon. But now that we need you to come support what we're doing, you gotta go teach your principals.
Somebody just type, you have to remember most New Orleans bands have a brand and their director think they deserve to get paid. Well, some of them do have brands. And like a lot of people have brands with bands like they band a Notice. And they band is loved in the band world in their community and all over the world. But are their band up to par? But when you take all the brand and all that away, are they up to par to get paid to come?
Man, that's the thing, man. If you pay one, you gotta pay all the bands, just to make it fair.
Yeah.
You know, every time a band does a battle of the bands, it's a fundraiser. You know, if my band's selling World's Finest Chocolate, what good does it do to give it to you for free? I'm losing money. I'm doing it to make money. If your band's gonna host a battle bands, we'll come to it. You know, one person I really want to shout out. You know, Rick, I know you can test to this. Tamika at Washington Marion.
Washington Marion.
Everywhere. You know, Tamika going. You know, they been showing up at everything.
Hey,
You
Marc,
gotta
I'm
worry
gonna
about
add
her
something to
backing
that.
up.
I'm gonna add something to this. If you go to her and support her, she's gonna forever come to you. But once you skip out on her, she ain't coming back.
And the thing with me, like if I know that we're not coming, I'm gonna let you know like soon as I know we're not coming. It ain't gonna be no day before the day of. It might be the day you send an invite. I'm gonna look at the calendar. Can we make it? Probably not. I'm not gonna say yeah if I don't think we can. I might just go ahead and give you that no early. You know, I'm not gonna string you along. You know.
Yeah.
I usually do like I try to make as many performances events as I can because I want to return a favor. But a lot of times, man, a lot of issues that we had was we was like always beginning. So yeah, we coming, but if we not ready that Thursday, I'm not even trying to waste no money to go. But that was my main thing. If we can make it, we was going. Like I said, it pretty much just sums it up to be loyalty.
And but you know something though, Trent? By you saying if they looking like that on Thursday, you're not gonna go. Sometimes you got to go out there and let them embarrass themselves to get right for the next event. Because you know what'll happen? They would say, y'all, we don't want to go this week. We just gonna mess up all week. He ain't gonna make us go. But then when you sit back and y'all want to mess up, y'all gonna look like this on the field. They gonna get it together.
I don't know. I'm a little partial on that. You know, if you looking bad on Thursday, in my mind, I got Friday and Saturday to get it right. You know, if you're preparing for a battle dance that weekend, I got Friday and Saturday to get it right. Now, if it's just that bad on Thursday and I know we're not gonna get it right, then I gotta have the integrity to communicate to who's ever hosting that event. Let them know right then, hey man, we're not looking good. We ain't coming. I'm not about to give you no BS. Hey man, I messed up, man. The bus is tripping, man. We ain't gonna be able to make it. No. We ain't
Smack time.
I didn't do my job.
Man, my biggest pet peeve is a day of cancellation. I hate that the most. It's like somebody, man, we coming, and then if they event at 5 at 3 o'clock, they start responding to your message.
Yeah, you knew when you went to sleep Friday night you wasn't coming.
Yeah,
But they getting a free ticket to get in, but their band can't come.
On my end.
Yeah, sound like you talking about somebody.
Yeah, you talking about somebody.
No.
Sound like you talking about somebody, right?
Listen, y'all know one thing about me. If I got to say it, I'ma say it. Like when I was helping Tamika, we had the battle band early in the year. We had 5 bands show up out the 8, and everybody was saying it was too early. But then next weekend you go to another battle band somewhere else. No, you know what I'm saying? Like that happens a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't talking about nobody. Shit, I don't throw shade. I don't do that. Where I come from, we ain't cut like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Smash Time, man. Hey, let's get it going, bro. People been asking for me and you to do a battle band. So let's get it going. He said Donaldsonville would be a good location.
Yeah, it's a perfect location.
I want to see some of the Jackson bands come down from Mississippi.
Yeah. Hey, we could throw them in there too. But yeah, man, it's been a great interview, man. It's part 2.
Hold on. Smash Time say LMEA is always an excuse for bands. Nah, Smash Time, Justin, you can't say that because the district music supervisor requires you to go there. If you don't take your band there, you're going to lose your job.
And I get what he's saying. He's saying that if you ask them in the spring, 9 times out of 10, they will say, man, we get ready for LMEA. Even after it's over, after you did the festival, you'll hear somebody say, man, we just finished LMEA. Man, we about to hang it up for the season and just get ready for graduation. So,
I mean, school run through in the May, right?
Yeah, but you know, some of them holler that. And then some of them be tripping and be like, yeah, man, we got Lmao and don't even go to Lmao.
Bring that mustard.
Y'all crazy. But yeah, man, it's been a great interview.
Pretty much, though.
Right? Y'all. It's been great. Hope y'all stay safe. Easily do in the comments, man. They already know. Y'all about to see me in about 10 minutes. But
You about to go pull up on them, D?
Huh?
You about to go pull up on them?
Am I?
I'm waiting for Tori to bring Baker Middle School out, man.
Oh, Tori, man. You heard him?
Hey, listen.
That man said Baker Miller, pull up.
Hey,
pull
listen.
up Baker Middle.
There's a middle school in Baton Rouge. If the person bring them out, they gonna cause some trouble.
It gotta be Tori. Smash Time X, does LMEA give money to schools? I don't know that question. We never did.
No, they don't give money to schools, but they give you your damn job.
No, that's not how that works.
That's not really a requirement.
No, you pay for one. You pay to go to Carter Dance Festival. Two, those requirements are usually issue out if your district has a fine arts director. I don't think all districts, all school districts have fine arts directors. So some band directors out there just doing, you know, whether it's account. I mean, when I first started at Eastern John, I didn't even know what district I was in. We didn't have a fine arts director, you know, and I think I may have been the only high school band director in the parish. Because the other school was West St. John, and I mean, we had to go do their homecoming parade. You know, they didn't have a band program, so I was kind of lost, you know, on the scene when I first got to East St. John. I didn't know who to go to for anything. I didn't know where to register my band for stuff. I didn't know what district we was in, none of that stuff. You know, so if the district doesn't have finance director, and they're not.
Oh, Kenny Collins say bands don't have to go to LMEA.
It just depends on your district, you know.
Yeah, it depends on your supervisor, your district supervisor.
Yeah, how about this? Because you didn't have to go.
I know in Lake Charles that we had to take them to concert festival.
Shout out to Kenny Collins.
You got to score well. You know, you get 2 or 3 years to get that thing right, and if you don't, you know, holler back.
Hey, Alex just summed up. Alex said good ratings might be required to keep a job, and it goes a very long way in moving ahead. Shout out to the great Kenny Collins, John Derrick. He said,
shout out Kenny Collins.
Once my band is in concert mode, we stay there.
Man, Kenny Collins, bro, that Moonlight, man.
You know,
that Moonlight, man, bro. You must have been on the moon when you was hearing that one.
Mark, the dude is
shout out
talented.
to Kenny Collins on it. Yeah, he is, bro. Kenny Collins is a drummer, bro. You know, he's doing a lot of things.
Hey, I just was about to say, he got to be one of the most talented drummers arranging.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, Jared at Alcorn, he doing his thing. But, man, Kenny do like that, what it was, Wishy-Washy?
Yeah.
That, No More Drama, Wrecking Ball.
I had his SoundCloud as a workout playlist when I was working out. I gained weight back though, but you know.
Dog, and look, then you know when he been had a hit when he finished directing, he do this here.
Hey, when he got that hat on balcony, when that brown on his neck.
Hey, I got you right here.
And he directing that thing like this.
Hold on.
Hey, bro, that dude. Hey, to be honest, man, Kenny is one of the. He humble too, bro. He much respect.
Humble.
Yeah, that man real humble.
He humble, bro. I walked up to him at a parade, said, "Man, I respect what you're doing out there. Man, I respect you." You know what I'm saying? Very, very.
Hey, want me to tell you something about Kenny though? Kenny never let the attention be on him. He'll turn it on you fast.
Mm-hmm.
He was in a battle, matter of fact. He was bad. I don't know. I forgot who he was battling.
Craig Mont. He was battling Craig Mont.
Yep, Craig Mont.
And Kenny so slick in the battle. Kenny pulled out a concert march on the man. Hey, like, dude, like he's really somebody that's gonna be like right now. I'm gonna tell you something.
I don't want to cut you up, but I'm gonna just ask Kenny, why you feel that once you're in concert mode, I know it's our interview, but why do you feel once you're in concert mode, you just stay there?
All right, that's a question for. So we're gonna wait till you respond.
Yeah,
Somebody
wait
ask-
till you respond.
Somebody asked us that again?
No, I'm asking Kenny that. Concert mode.
Shout out to my boy Byron, man. Byron, congratulations, man. Headband director at Downsonville High School.
Shout out to Brian, man. Good luck out there, man.
Prime example right here, y'all. Hold on.
Oh, Ricky got
Kenny with the hand.
Hold on, Ricky. You say he passed out harder music. Okay. That makes sense.
The new Cadillac X.
that makes sense.
You getting the Cadillac, Ricky?
Ricky got some band music for us.
This is Kenny with the hat that Marc was describing.
One, two, ready, stop!
Watch his reaction, y'all. Humble and cocky.
Rick, turn your camera on. All right.
Rick gone. Yeah, Rick 86 himself.
Rick, man, hop back on, bro.
Man, shout out to Byron, man. Good luck, bro.
Shout out. But yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all for this interview, part 2, man. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay healthy, man. And I'll see y'all boys soon, man.
All right, man. Appreciate it, man. Good interview, man.
All right.
Ricky will come back looking for us.
Ricky, man, we out, bro. We out, Rick. All right, y'all.